911, we have a shooting, Marysville Pilchuck High School cafeteria. We have the shooter. We need emergency right away.
I have the gunshot victim. He's by the entrance on the west side of the school. Do you know where the shooter is? We don't know, but we're in the building.
We gotta go. This is the drill.
White male, burgundy shirt, wearing a black hat, and either long black pants or shorts, mixed in with a group of students that were running westbound.
The shooter? One shooter. Blood is everywhere. I need help. I need help now.
My name is Alex Bertelli and I'm the CEO of Havenlock. I started this company 5 years ago with the sole purpose to protect my family and our home. I spent 8 years as an Army Special Operations helicopter pilot, and when I got out of the military, I really wanted to start a business that focused on protecting people and keeping them safe, not only in their homes, but while they were at work and at school. I found that traditional deadbolts and locks were really easy to break through. So we invented this wedge-based lock that is 10 times stronger than a conventional lock.
And we invented that product and got it to market, and all of a sudden schools started reaching out to us wanting to see if our residential product would work in a school application.
We really looked at schools, churches, commercial office buildings, and a variety of other locations that could take a top-of-door mounted locking solution. So our lock is permanently installed at the top of the door. A teacher or an administrator wears a key fob around their neck and can activate the lock in less than a second with the touch of a button. Our product also allows for them to mechanically activate and deactivate the lock. So for example, if the door is open and they close it, they can mechanically activate it or deactivate it with their hand. We currently sell an emergency egress button that allows for the deactivation of the lock that's at about doorknob height in less than a second. If you look at active shooter situations, they're usually over in 6 to 12 minutes. And if an active shooter tries to go up against our lock, it takes them a lot longer. Our goal is to push them into that 6 to 12 minute range until an SRO arrives, the SWAT team arrives, or police arrives to take care of the situation.
My background is in law enforcement here in Middle Tennessee. I was with Metro Police Department and/or the Drug Task Force for 18 years, meaning it was our job consistently on almost daily basis to breach buildings and breach structures and breach doors. And when you have that background and you do that every day, you begin to look at physical security very differently when it was your job to defeat it. The technology behind this product is solid, and we saw that on the residential test. So the Haven guys using the same technology and put that to the test of an active shooter or any kind of intruder that may be trying to breach a particular room that people are hiding in or have locked down in. So today we put it to the test and saw that the door itself actually failed before the lock ever did.
Schools are making this a priority to protecting the classrooms, but we're seeing it more from the perimeter of the school, the exterior doors. But what we think is being underserved is the individual classroom, and that's where the students spend most of their time. And we have to be able to give the teacher the access to this lock so that she or he can make the right decision at the right time based upon who's in her class and who's not in her class.
But if someone enables a lockdown across an entire institution, it typically leaves students in the hallway. So our locking system empowers teachers and administrators to visibly lock down individual rooms that they're located in and get accountability of their students and activate their active shooter plan.
Put yourself in a situation where you're hearing gunshots. You don't have time to think through a situation. So we wanted to make this super simple so a teacher could easily push a button and lock down her classroom.
When we designed this lock, we really took a hard look at all the compliance and regulations that existed in the market. We looked at fire code, we looked at life safety code, we looked at ADA compliance. Currently, our lock has tons of features in it that allow for triple redundancy in activation and deactivation, power, and also egress. Our key fob, egress button, and motion sensors all have a secure one-to-one connection that's really hard to crack. In fact, our lock was the only lock that couldn't be hacked at DEF CON earlier last year. One of the great things about our lock is that it's really easy to install. Looking at other products on the marketplace, they take hours to install, you have to fish hardwire power, and it really takes a large crew to do. Our product only takes 4 screws, installs in less than 25 minutes, and has a super long life lithium-ion battery that enables you to charge it twice a year. Our product also comes with an iPhone and Android app that allows you to activate and deactivate it, and also it gives you notifications when your power is low so you can charge it.
At Haven, we care about people, and we want to be part of the solution. And we want to be part of the conversation with superintendents and school resource officers so that eventually this active shooter situation in churches and schools and office places becomes a thing of the past.
With our new lockdown product, we're not only empowering people to take control of their own safety, but we're also giving them peace of mind knowing that when they go to church, work, or school, they can do it safely and feel good about it.